Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto hauls it in for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chisholm checks his swing, appeal to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Got an order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now a chance for Francisco Lindor. And that skips in the dirt. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Hard hit left side. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Juan Soto. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that.
Lindor the move. Pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They get the out on Soto. And now Mark Vientos. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Lindor over at second, 1 down. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just missed.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Headed towards the corner. Judge brings it in with a nice running grab.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch. And a nice
ball. This one high and deep, way back there. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That's off the mark. Ball one. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that one gets past the catcher. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Bellinger into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. He was late there. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now at the plate, Austin Wells.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jesse Winker. And that misses. 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
High in the air, out to right. Judge makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a foul ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 down. The throw in. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation,
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Senga back to work.
Nope.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Nimmo makes a nice grab and a full sprint. So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
4 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out. Here is Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that 3rd one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Slider misses outside. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. pitch outside. Throw. Save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, this guy...
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And there's a foul ball. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 out, bases empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one ripped. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And that one fouled off. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes outside. The Yanks trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells struck out looking his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Inside. And the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. And a good eye there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Pete Alonso. Late swing, fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Missing inside, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there for strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Ball 1.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Goldie steps into the box. Drilled out towards left center field. Nimmo going back on it. Grabs it right up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Ball 1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I got 3-2.
Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Fouled off left side. Taylor, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. Whips it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Francisco
Alvarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
McNeil
Ball
takes a
one,
ball
no
as he
strike.
stands in for the second time. That's towards center. Bellinger sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dedniel Nunez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. A.J. Minter appears to be getting loose. Buto getting loose as well. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Up the middle. Lindor tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Just off the inside edge. The Mets up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. That misses, and that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Francisco Lindor.
No existe tiempo para rompernos los melones. Muchos hacen melones, cementerios viven flores de una luz que esté en ayuno. Con chinches son novelas, con secuelas, hasta le prenden vela. Lo que ahorro son nenes, son de escuela. Celebridades que ahora inyectan tu vacuna. Departamento de salud que esté en ayuna. Para ti, mis costumbres son malas costumbres. Pero tú me acostumbraste a
Cole back to work. That's a strike. 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. Here's Cody Bellinger. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 2 in this one.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one's
1 ball,
upstairs,
1 strike.
ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, 2-2. That one missed.
3-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Wells at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Way out front for strike 2.
4 balls, 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. 1-2 the count.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Off the mark there, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering down in the dirt. That's in there. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So a man at first. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the air, left field, Dominguez sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Called strike right there.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Outside low.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play. And
oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Alonso touches the plate to score. And they lead by 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Cole winds and deals. And a breaking ball misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the bottom of the 7th. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Jeff McNeil stands in. That one fouled off. 2 outs. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez on the move. Nabs it. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz getting ready to go. The Yankees looking to rally. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
One down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him right
He had
there.
2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel. Right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Volpe in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now the count is even.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 1 out. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that'll load the bases.
Ball four.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. That'll fire up the dugout. And now they're out in front. It's 4-2. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how it'll end? Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Manager out of the dugout now. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-0.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's downstairs. 2-2. And that one a little bit high. Judge waits. Judge rips that one. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. Bellinger up to hit. Stanek, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. 2-0. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Grand slam for the Yanks this inning. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Luke Weaver on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 30, Luke Weaver.
And that's outside. 1-0.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Chisholm. They get the out on Soto.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Ball one, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stanton, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's fouled away. Yankees up by 3. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley up and throwing. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. Corrals it. And there's one away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 3. Foul ball.
Ball inside.
Wells, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
2 outs. That one just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. They leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And 1 away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, no
The Mets trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Tap foul at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 is outside and it's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Wink. Acrobatic throw for 1 out. A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, know what the call myself now I'm on with the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy.